Hello, so we're here. I got my tarp set up. I'm heating up a little coffee in my alcohol stove for before lunch. We've got a little fire going over that way. Tarp, raised bed, up off the ground, and yeah, I'm set. I'm good to go. I'm ready. Bring on the nighttime. Bring on the cold weather. Bring on the Sam Squanches. I got this, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Fire! Tarp! Sleeping! Dave's.
We got a tripod. We got the kettle on the boil. Dave's got his ultralight mobile accommodations. I got my cheapy little woods tarp, clean tarp, baby. I got a fancy feast can with some holes punched in her, and a little bit of denatured alcohol, methyl hydrate. Something like this. And then the tinfoil little windscreen, and that'll boil up in about 3 minutes. Woo!
Dave was just saying how little work it actually is, but how much work it actually feels like to just go out and establish yourself in the wilderness for the evening. We had to build a bench, and we had to collect a crazy amount of firewood. I had to build a bed, and then putting all the shelters up, and I've got myself all cozy in my little situation now. We're just taking it easy now. We're gonna kill a bit of time and then cook up some steaks and some taters and have a couple of pints. We might even get a visitor at our secret location. He's got a fancy sit pad. I only have a kneeling pad, so I've fashioned myself a little pine sit pad there. It's actually working pretty good, and it's I had to move. My butt was hot butt. No squats needed. Just build a little pine sit pad. Dope on a rope.
This is our little concern here. There are the essential items that made today possible. There's Dave the Canuck chilling like a villain around the fire. There's my little sit pad and bench 2.0. There's bench 1.0. There's some kindling. There's our little choppy station. I showed you the choppy tools. We got a few long logs here to buck up still, and we got some firewood collected and already bucked up. We're not gonna split anything because it's not too thick, and it's dense though, boy. And this is my little hotel this evening. I threw down the little the silver thing, the astronaut space blanket, to reflect a bit of heat in case I get chilly. I may build a little fire in front of me, a little long fire on some field stone. All right, you gotta love Eastern Ontario. Just foraged up some onion rings, a couple of wild onion rings. It's a good thing we're on private property because these are protected. You're not allowed to harvest these in the parks. So we're just gonna smoke these onion rings up right now, and me and Dave are gonna have them with our wild steak.
We ate some steaks. We had some potatoes over the fire. Had some pints. Got caught up. Had a visit from some mystery people. Airdropped us some pints and some onion rings, which was fucking sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we're just getting ready to call it an evening and get tucked in, and hopefully the mini bears leave the food bag alone. Have a good evening, everybody.
A little after 5. Yeah, sorry, 20 to 6. We've been up for a little bit. Slept awesome. Did not get eaten. Everything's still here. Dave's right there.
Yo.
Fire's right here. Getting coffee on the brew.
I slept pretty good, despite the fact that like every coyote for 40 kilometers was like hanging out somewhere over there, just yelling most of the time. And then there was like a deer gathering kindling this morning or something. Quack, 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 quack. And that woke us both up, I think. And all the farting. Yeah, so felt good when I wake up, but I'm getting a little tired here now. But I did sleep pretty good. And it was mostly not a battle to stay warm. My little raised bed at one point stayed together for the most part, but I had to do a little repair at like 1, and after that repair I was a little cold, so I started a little fire next to my bed, and that warmed me right up. So it was good after that. So we're having a coffee, and then we're gonna pack up and get out of here relatively early. As soon as we have our wits about us.